What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. The Real co-host Jeannie Mai just did an interview where she explained why she seemingly, quote unquote, snubbed her Real co-stars from her wedding. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, she got married to rapper Young Jeezy after a couple of years of dating. And, to me, I thought it was quite obvious why she would not have had those girls at her wedding. But, other people felt like Lonnie Love, Adrienne Bailon, Garcelle, Beauvais, felt a little bit snubbed by her for not being invited to the wedding. Like, first of all, listen, we are in the COVID era. And so like Jeannie said in her interview, it's not even really like the right time to be having a ceremony. So she decided, like, because she really wanted to get it done right now, they might as well have it as small as possible to keep it as safe as possible for everybody there, which was just so, commonsensical to me anyway. And so she said that their criteria for choosing the guests at their wedding was very simple. You either had to be family of either Jeezy or Jeannie. And then for friends to be invited, they had to have known both, well, not known, met both of them as a couple at some point. Like Jeannie needed to know Jeezy's friends and have had his friends hang around them, and vice versa for Young Jeezy. She actually said something that I wanted to get you guys' opinions on, which was that they made each other's friend guest list. So Jeezy thought about all of the friends of Jeannie's that he had met, and I guess they had great relationships with, and then she did the same for his friends as well. And that's how they decided who was going to be invited. And so her Real co-stars, Lonnie Love, Adrienne Bailon, and you know what? I kind of want to erase Garcelle Beauvais from that because she hasn't been on the show that long, and go back to the Tamera, Mowry, Housley days. And possibly even Tamera will probably be invited to the second ceremony that they're going to be having when it is safe to do so. To me, I think it is pretty fair, but at the same time, I am also quite surprised that she did not insist on those girls being invited to the wedding, because they're co-stars, but they work together like 10-hour days. They travel together for work. They all went together to Paris for Adrienne Bailon's wedding. They were a real sisterhood in my mind. So them not being invited or like being considered family to Jeannie kind of like cracked my like view of the sisterhood that they had on the show. I don't know if you watched it or not, but I did. When Jeannie was on The Real after the wedding to describe everything, the other girls, there was a bit of an awkward vibe to me, like as if the other girls felt some kind of way about not being invited, but hopefully they're able to understand Jeannie Mai's reasoning behind that. And guys, do you think it is the real reason why she did that? Or is that a reason that she is giving to save face? I'm quite curious, but listen, she had a very, very beautiful wedding nonetheless. I loved, the meaning behind the flowers at the altar. I loved her wedding dress, the meaning behind the color that she chose. It was just so stunning. And, to know that that was something that she did on a small scale, like the girls should be excited, just thinking about what's going to happen at the bigger ceremony that is to come very soon. I imagine it's going to be sometime next year. And I figure that because they'll have been there, they'll be a lot more animated when it comes to talking about Jeannie's wedding on the air. So guys, before I leave off, I really have to ask you, what do you think about Jeannie and Jeezy's criteria for inviting their wedding guests in this COVID era? Do you think it was like, the only option that they had, or should they have made a little bit of an exception for her Real co-stars because of how long they've been working together, and how, not just long in terms of years, but long, they work long hour days together. They're together like 10 hours a day, sometimes shooting multiple episodes in a single day. And I'm also curious, do you guys think that the girls will be willing to attend her future ceremony despite not being invited to the first? And also, do you think we'll see Tamera Mowry there? I sure hope so. Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.